You know, I always laughed when people like bought the winner circles or found winner circles without the trading card or something messed up like that, like a base are missing, or the truck completely is missing, and there's just nothing in the actual like um, packaging. But then I got really humbled when it happened to me. So this is Rajah Caruth number 71 Las Vegas win with no trading card, because why would I get a trading card, huh? No, I don't need one. It's not like I hate them all, and I like them having in like a nice little binder of sorts. It's fine. It's fine. I'm happy. I'm totally happy. So yeah, this is a weird thumbnail. I bet I haven't even thought about I'm gonna make the thumbnail of this video, but yeah, there we go. Is it loose off the base? No, I thought for a second it was. But let's open it up, I guess, because well, nothing else can be stolen from me. I figured I'd just get this one out of the way now, because it really hurts now not having the trading card. It's starting to really sting, and I kind of hate it. So here's the base. It's always the same. That's always been. Yep. I don't know if they could do anything different. I think it would have been cool if we got like a 50-year anniversary NASCAR logo here for 2023. We didn't get that though. I don't know, just change something. Maybe make it look a little bit more unique, these plates, but it is still kind of nice to have the driver name on them. And here is the actual diecast. Now, of course, I don't have a trading card to show you. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put one on the screen if I can find it. If not, I'm just going to be talking here like an idiot. So, yeah, let me talk about the race a little bit. I didn't watch the race, but I saw it won. I don't remember much from that race, though. Anyways, I know Bo was watching it, because they showed that video, so that was pretty cool. And then, the week before, Rajah decided to turn left into the field and wreck the entire field. And we kind of had a boring finish because of that. Well, we didn't have a boring finish. I mean, Sanchez won, but it would have been nice to have a race to the finish, I guess I should have said. I've been juked, though. How have I been juked out of a trading card, man? This is gonna be like my life. I'm now gonna go to Target whenever I find one. I'm gonna find that Rajah Caruth, and I'm going to take the trading card. Yep. Also, another Spire truck. Hooray! Are we excited? Are we excited we have another Spire truck and also a HendrickCars.com paint scheme? When they had the Larson paint scheme, it was cool and all. But now, every single car sponsored by HendrickCars has this paint scheme. Now, I feel like it's illegitimized. Like, it looked like it was an awesome paint scheme when it first got released. Now, I feel like it's becoming really bland because it's on every single car you see. At least when Camping World came out, all the cars were kind of different, They all kind of had their little touches of everything. It was different. These cars are all the exact same. Or trucks, I guess I should say. Anyways, I don't have a Larson with me to compare it to. But actually, I do have a Larson. I don't have a Cup car to compare it to, but we'll get to that later on. Take a look at the actual diecast now. Got Craftsman on the front end. I do like these big Craftsman logos. It actually looks pretty nice. I know it's red and it's kind of weird, but it's unique. I don't want any other series to do this, though. Also, now I have to start with this. I'm pretty sure this Kyle Busch one is supposed to be a black one, because I thought the part-time drivers got like a black Craftsman banner, and the full-time drivers got a red one. Or something like that. I don't know how they did in the playoffs, though. It was something weird like that. They had a way of determining who was driving full-time, who were just part-time drivers, and who were playoff drivers. However, at the same time, I feel like they had a Craftsman half for the playoff drivers. Like, they did like the Xfinity thing, where you have one half is the logo, the other half is the driver name. Anyways, HendrickCars.com on the front hood. This is a matte finish as well, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if the Larson one is, actually. Chevrolet, again, a universal mold for these truck diecasts, so it is a kind of weird-looking front end in a way. Sunoco, I guess that's the IRP logo. A lot of contingencies, again, like all the truck diecasts do, which is nice. Number 71, Gamebridge, HendrickCars.com. Safety Clean, Rajah Caruth, Chevrolet, HendrickCars.com. Spire Motorsports, Nations Guard, and I don't know if that last one is always. Number 71, Chevrolet, HendrickCars.com. Respect, I think that must be like a motto for Spire or something, because, was it the Sanchez or was it what was the other truck I reviewed today? Oh, the Kyle Busch. The Kyle Busch also had that. And Caruth on the rear end, HendrickCars.com, Silverado, Chevy 71, and I think that might be a Spire or a Silverado version, what do you want to call it, like a ZL1, whatever. It is a matte finish, though. This is kind of weird. I don't think the previous Winter Circle 70 or HendrickCars.com trucks have been a matte finish. We'll compare it later, but it does work good. This is probably the most realistic what am I gonna say here? Jeez, in-car interior, I guess I should say. It's pretty realistic from what I can see. Got all the little dash numbers. I don't think it goes this far though, but I think that's the most realistic one we get, because I don't think the next gen has a little screen and everything. I think it's just like your average. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, they do have the screen. Wait, do they? Maybe not. I don't know. I can't really see inside. That is one nice thing about the truck diecast, that not having this right side window panel, you can kind of see straight in without having any glare stopping it. So that is kind of cool. But there is the interior of the diecast. It is pretty nice. This truck was kind of overproduced, but at the same time it wasn't. We just got the Winter Circle version, the gold version, and we got a 2-pack. I think Larson won Vegas that same weekend, so they made a 2-pack of the HendrickCars. Again, that car's been overproduced now. As I now text my mother 1 second. All right, that was weird. That's the weirdest pause I think I've ever had on this channel. Yeah, it is nice to have a new number though. We don't have a number 71 yet in the series. Someone's calling me now. Why is someone calling me? Who the heck is this? I've never seen it. Okay, whatever. Why am I getting so many interruptions right now? Why? Just why? Yeah. This is a new number, though, for us, which is pretty cool. I don't think they've made a clean version of this truck either, but it is a pretty clean race win. Again, Vegas is a pretty uneventful race usually for the truck series, so yeah, a little bit of maybe like a scuff there or something. But that's it. So basically another clean version truck, which is very nice, as I just previously mentioned. Here is the Kyle Larson North Wilkesboro win. A couple little differences, but again, the design of the truck is the exact same, and it has not changed, and probably will never change. It's a bit annoying at times. They even got basically the deck is almost the exact same. Because usually when you had these guys come in, they always had like their primary sponsor in the Cup Series that weekend or something on the deck lid. Because like the Elliott, we had a Napa. But when I think at Allied, I think Byron probably had like Exalta or Liberty University on the deck lid. Rajah just has HendrickCars. And then the Chevrolet, which they don't have. But I think that's a new addition in 2024 because the Kyle Busch also has the Chevrolet on the deck lid. Other differences, the front hood. This is what I was talking about. Sorry, not the front hood. Sorry, the windshield. This is what I was talking about with this name banner. So the part-time drivers, or like the non-full-time drivers, part-time trucks, whatever, have the black background or black highlighted. Down here? Nope. Craftsman logo, while the full-time drivers have the red background Craftsman logo. Yep. But actually, you know what? The matte finish looks really good on this Caruth truck. It makes it a little bit different, and it's kind of nice. I think it changes up the diecast a little bit, but not in a bad way, except for that decal. Oof. I didn't see that before. They put a lot of bold outline on that one. It's like when you put like the impact font and you bold it, and it just becomes messy like that. It's pretty messy on the back end of this one, but this one's a little bit worse. They also make these names. I don't know why they don't have the same font. I swear, no truck ever has the same font for their window banners on the rear end. It's such a weird thing, but whatever. Pretty nice though. I would definitely recommend picking this up. It's been over a year since Rajah actually won a race, which is kind of weird. Like I feel like he's had a pretty decent season, but like every time he does good, he just does something dumb. I feel like. Well, no, sorry, no, I can't. That's wrong. That's Hocevar. What am I thinking of? I am so sorry, Rajah Caruth. He did one dumb thing at Daytona. Maybe another at some point that I don't remember. But actually, he's been pretty consistent. I think he made the round of 8 last year. But I don't see him as a championship threat yet. He's had a pretty bad 2025 from like just recent memory. I know the start of the year was bad. I think it's gotten a little bit better, but it's not looking good. I think Spire needs to start focusing on their full-time drivers a little bit more than the part-time guys. If Kyle Busch wins a race, that's cool and all, but like you should still be probably giving your best equipment to your full-time driver trying to get into the playoffs. Maybe when he has a win and he's locked in, then focus on the other trucks. But this truck should be locked into the playoffs. What, Spire has like 4 trucks this year? At some point, they have the 07, they have the 7, the 71, and the 77. So I'm only missing an 07 action. I have all 4 Spire trucks. Holy crap. Also, which is usually sponsored by HendrickCars.com. They had 3 trucks at Homestead or something, didn't they? Homestead or Bristol, they had 3 trucks. Exact same sponsor. And the only way to determine their cars, I gotta put a photo of this just so I remember this, was the logo. Or not the logo, sorry, the number on the top. I'm pretty sure that's how you differentiate them. I think like the 07 had like a yellow number. This one probably had like its normal number, and the other one had like a, I don't even know, maybe a full black number or something. It was, or maybe it was a red number. It was so weird. And that's what I mean. Like, they gotta change. Can they change the sponsored? Not the sponsor, sorry. Not the, you can keep the sponsor. Change the livery. Or paint scheme. I call it paint scheme for NASCAR, but I've started to go to livery now. It would just make more sense. Instead of avoid, like, even Monster Energy has done this. They've just put in, like, Zero Sugar, regular Monster Energy, and Beast Energy. It's all Monster Energy, though. Does HendrickCars not have alternatives? What about Nations Guard? I know, aren't they like a HendrickCars.com sponsor? So weird. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you know there's another video. And buy Rajah Caruth, I guess, if you can.